Hello, hello, my gorgeous Scorpio women. How are you? You know I love you. Thank you so very much for liking and subscribing and sharing my videos. If this resonates with you guys, let me know. Comment down below, okay? So I'm going to do this a little differently. You won't be able to see the spread, but I'll be showing each of the cards, okay? And we'll kind of go from there and see how it works. So, what can I say about my Scorpio women? I think you're gorgeous. I love the fact you're so fun to hang around with. Like, you're up for anything. So, you're very inquisitive like I am, extremely intelligent, and you kind of don't take any bullshit. And I love that about you. So, I love that in relationships, you're always checking in with yourself to make sure that you're growing, that you're expanding, that you're understanding the unknown and trying to make it known. I love that about you. So, yeah, and you have such depth to you. You have this depth in your emotions that you can help people achieve when you're in a relationship. So, let's get started. I'm going to be using the regular deck that I always use. I was using the other deck, but I kind of don't like the way it looks on camera. So, let's ask the question. So the big thing everybody wants to know is, how does he feel about me? Right? How does he feel about me? And let's see if we can get you some answers. Okay. So, in the first position, I'm just shuffling the cards for you. In the first position, I ask, how does he see me? How does he see me, Scorpio women? My beautiful, gorgeous Scorpio women. I love that you're mysterious too. I keep seeing that. I always forget that you're mysterious, but I always forget. That doesn't mean everybody forgets. I always forget because I can see things. So I love that you're mysterious. You don't give it all to them. Whoever it is that's going to be your lover, you sort of let them kind of work for it, right? So the first position is, how does he see me? How does he see me in the world? Ooh, you have the 7 of coins, okay? So the 7, and I'm sorry about the glare. So the 7 of coins, see, that's the difference between doing just my hands and doing me on camera. Like, you got to make sure the lighting's right and all that stuff. So I apologize. So let me see if I can get that right. So how does he see me? How does he see you in the world? You have the 7 of coins. So he sees you as working very hard, and in anything that you want to do in the world, like towards people and towards your career and towards your purpose, he sees you as you've worked very hard to get where you're at. You've worked very hard to have the things that you have. And you're sort of in a time right now that you can enjoy some of those things. And that's the way he sees you, he or she. So I see, like you guys, I can see the souls as fluid. The gender is fluid. So if this resonates with you, if it's a female that you're dating or a male that you're dating, it doesn't matter. It's the soul that I'm seeing. And Spirit knows. Spirit knows who's going to be watching. So, yeah, they see you as in a place to be able to enjoy the things that you work so hard for. And now it's about the enjoyment in life. So the next question I ask is, how does he feel about me? How does he feel about me? Which is true about you. He feels content. Like, he feels comforted. He feels like you could lead the way and he'd be okay with it, or she'd be okay with it. He feels like you're wise. He feels like you have this connection to the universe and to God and to Source and to your angels. He feels like you're very intuitive, but he feels like you could expand him more. That's how he feels about you. He feels like there's so much depth to you, and he's wanting to explore that. That's how he feels about you. But he's kind of afraid to as well. I just got that. He's kind of afraid to because you have so much depth to you. He's never seen that in some of you. Obviously, this is a general reading. If you guys have any more questions or any of that, you can always go to my website and go to yourindigopath.com and order a reading to make it more personalized. So in your third position, the question I asked is, what is he bringing to the table? What's he got, right? So the answer is you have the 8 of Cups. So he has let go. He's been through. I'm sorry, let me get this right. He's been through a lot. He's been through some really tough situations in relationships. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the glare right. But he's been through them. And in some of you, not all of you, but in some of you, when he sees you, he sees that he's no longer there. And he's ready to explore emotions again. But he's come from this place where he can love again. He can. He's just trying to figure out if that's you. Yeah, he can love again. So, he sees the beauty of love again. He does see the beauty. I see the moon. He sees the beauty of love again. He sees that his cups are standing and I don't want to say they're all empty, but he's willing to fill them with someone because it didn't break him. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So in your fourth position, the question I ask is, what does he want from me? What does he want from you, Scorpio? What does he? A lot of you must be dating Aquarians because I almost said Aquarian. What does he want from you, Scorpio? What does he want? He wants news. He wants news to know whether you want a solid relationship, whether you want to work on a solid relationship with him or not. But he's trying to find that space. I'm feeling like what I felt like with the Aquarian women. He wants to know that, like, he wants to hear you say something that would tell him that you are ready for a relationship. A solid relationship. Not just any relationship, but a solid relationship. That's what he wants from you. He wants you to, and with it being Page of Coins, he wants more physical. So he wants you to be more physical with him. And what I'm getting from you guys is that you know how to really be physical with somebody, but you're so worried if you give too much that they may run, and so you're sort of trying to find out where that is, that medium is, that sort of middle ground is. And so for some of you, I feel like you're frightened to give too much, but in that being frightened for giving too much, he feels like you're not giving enough yet. Okay, so he wants more tactile. He wants you to show him more love. That's what he wants from you. He wants for you to show him that you can be more affectionate with just him. Yeah, that's what he wants. Okay, so in your fifth position, the question I asked is, what is he doing in his everyday life to help this relationship move forward? He is doing stuff. You got the Four of Wands. Yeah, the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands tells me that he's making way. If you're ready, he's ready. This guy's solid. I don't feel like this guy's not solid. I feel like this guy almost was broken. He was almost. He did not. He's strong. But this guy's, I feel like he's making moves. I feel like he is opening that door for you. He wants you to go through that door. He wants you to take some action in his way. He is taking action to let me say this. He's taking action to solidify a relationship. Now he's trying to figure out if that relationship is you. Okay? I see him opening that door for you. You see that? I see him opening, and I see what's through the door. You have the four pillars, the Four Wands. He's got something solid there. And I see him opening it slightly, but he wants to know that you're going to walk through. That's what he's doing. He's taking action in his everyday life. Um, so that would mean, and I'm saying a whole bunch of things, but that would mean if you wanted to see him more, he would make accommodations. If you wanted to talk to him more, he would make accommodations, or she would make accommodations. Um, yeah, I don't know who this is, but whoever this is has got a lot of Taurian in them. I feel that, and so they're very solid. They're very, and they want that everyday being with you kind of thing. They want to be with. Listen, when I say they want to be with someone, that doesn't mean anyone. They just want that person to come into their life, and some of you, they're ready, but they're not just going to give that to anybody. So, and I understand from your past, you're not wanting to give everything, and that's good. But if you can be a little bit lighter with him and a little bit more tactile with him or her, they want to feel you more. So, in your sixth position, I hope that all makes sense. Some of this will resonate with some of you. Maybe all of this will resonate with all of you, but because I'm seeing a whole bunch of different things. You guys are very open to me, and I appreciate that. So in your sixth position, the question I ask is, will he make next contact? Yeah. You have the King of Coins. That's kind of what I was feeling like. This guy was the king. I don't feel like he's a page or a knight. I feel like he's a king. This guy's, so he's the King of Coins. He will make next contact. It doesn't bother him to make next contact. He understands about the everyday working on a love affair, being with each other. So this guy is like, when he misses you, he'll call you. He kind of hopes that sometimes you call him, but when he misses you, he'll call you. He doesn't mind that at all. So what I'm seeing is where you have, this is how he sees you, and this is what he wants from you. He wants to see that all that hard work that you are appreciating now, he wants to see that you treat him that way too. So he believes that he's done a lot of work to be where he's at. So he believes that I am worth giving someone to, but I'm just not going to do that with anybody. And I like this person because of who they are in the world and how I see them, and I see their potential. And I want that for me too. I want them to enjoy me too. I want them to have worked hard to get to where I'm at as well. And he does see that in you. He wants you to be that way with him. Hope that makes sense. So, and then the other thing that I'm seeing is how he feels about you. He feels that you are wise, but underneath he needs you to take action because he feels like you're withdrawn sometimes. So he feels like there's more and you're just not ready to give it to him, or you're not giving it to him for some reason, and he wants you to walk through that door. Okay? So I hope that helped. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so very much for watching, subscribing, liking. I do want to mention I am sponsored by IK Multimedia. They have been a blessing in my life. Please check them out. They have so many wonderful things. You can go to ikmultimedia.com. Their link is below. I want to thank them very much for sponsoring me. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.